Local news about local people. This is Newslink Indiana.
Good evening, I'm Chris Bavender. Thanks for joining us. A Muncie toddler died in an early morning fire on the city's north side. Newslink Indiana's Derek Tucker tells us neighbors and firefighters tried to rescue the child but couldn't get past the flames.
Shortly before 9 a.m., Muncie firefighters were called to a fire at 813 Dunn Avenue. Neighbors told them 2-year-old Trenton Prosser was still inside the burning home.
It was frustrating that the fires obviously advanced quite a bit before we were able to even attempt a rescue, so there's not really a whole lot that we could do when we first arrived.
Battalion Chief Fred Clare says when firefighters arrived, flames were rolling out of the front of the home. 2 firefighters tried to rescue Trenton.
They worked really hard, as did the paramedics and everybody else involved. Neighbors tried to make entry into this home, and a lot of these firefighters have children the exact same age, so this is a tough one.
The child's mother rushed home when she learned about the fire. Delaware County Coroner Jim Clevenger says this is the 5th child fatality in Muncie involving a house fire. Claire says it looks like this fire started in the living room next to the bedroom where Trenton was found.
Fires are tragic enough when there's property loss, but it's doubly tragic when we have a lost life, especially a young one.
Claire says Trenton's grandfather, Alan Prosser, and a neighbor tried to save the 2-year-old and suffered minor burns. One firefighter was also treated for burns to his hand and ear. In Muncie, Derek Tucker, Newslink, Indiana.
The cause of the fire remains under investigation. Arson hasn't been ruled out. Residents at Prairie Creek Reservoir can once again fly any flag they want. Muncie Mayor Dan Canan has lifted a ban that applied to all flags except the American and POW MIA flag. It started when a few residents complained about the flying of the Confederate flag. The city says a lawsuit filed by the Indiana Civil Liberties Union prompted the end of the ban. Well, now here's Carrie Hazley with a look at our forecast. Carrie?
Well, thanks, Chris. We start things with a look at the forecast for the overnight hours. We'll start the night out mostly clear and cool, and we will drop all the way down to a low temperature of 47 degrees. And as we head into the day tomorrow, we'll warm back up to a temperature of 76. We'll also see increasing clouds. We'll start out partly cloudy in the morning and end up at mostly cloudy by the evening. And if we take a look at the forecast for the weekend, on Saturday we'll top out at 60 degrees, and we could see some thunder showers in the morning. Sunday, we could wake up to some frost. 34 degrees will be the low that morning. Monday, we start the work week at 61 degrees. Chris?
Thanks, Carrie. That is Newslink Indiana. Join us at 10:57 for more news and get local news about local people 24 hours a day at newslinkindiana.com.